Okay. Well, now fast forward when he was trying to figure out when Teresa gave him the inclination that she was done, he was trying to ask her, how do you feel about us bringing in Caroline Manzo? The reason he was asking about Caroline Manzo was Caroline Manzo was going to come in and kind of button up the Teresa situation. We were going to get that resolution from a long time ago that we hadn't got of Caroline, Teresa, what happened? Did Caroline call the FBI on Teresa and Joe? Does she know who did? Is she going to shut her up? Is she going to come into the situation and be the new HBIC? Like, we didn't know. But Bravo was trying to put a plan in place. And when Teresa came back and said, no, actually, I want to stay, that was when they were like, oh, okay. Well, then this was around the same time that they were figuring out how to do her wedding special. So if they were to phase her out, just like Cynthia Bailey, once you get married, it's the perfect, easiest time to kind of get out of here, right? And that's
it depends which time, the first wedding or the second wedding or the third.
Right. It depends which time. But this was the time that they thought that they were going to be able to kind of get her to boot, scoot, and boogie on the way out. And then she came and she asked Andy Cohen, she said, hey, Andy, will you officiate my wedding? And he got the message and he said, no, unfortunately, I cannot. And the minute that he said no, this is per him, not me, but Teresa came back and said, by the way, I will never film with Caroline, and that shit's not happening. So don't even put her in the same vicinity as me.
It seems to me like Teresa has a lot of pull and power in this show.
A lot.
But I think a lot of people, a lot of viewers, even myself, like I found myself quite excited for Jersey this season, and I found myself quite disappointed. And I think that there needs to be some kind of dynamic change. You know, I know they're on pause right now for a number of reasons, and a number of reasons we've been hearing that have not been confirmed, so we can't really say. But like, something needs to change here, right? Because it really is the Teresa show at the end of the day.
I mean, it is.
It really is. And she is very interesting. Don't get me wrong. She earned that spot, flipping the table, you know, pulling hair. Like, we get it. But like, or telling someone to pull hair, you know what I mean? Like, it's, we get it. But it just seems like this story is running out. You know, the Gorgas versus Teresa, like, this story is old, you know, and it seems like it's a reach on both sides, whether you're Team Melissa or Team Teresa. Everyone's reaching for something to keep the discussion going. It's just like, it's, you know, come on. Like, Jersey used to be one of the most interesting franchises, and now we're back to, like, you know, we're back to jail, and we want to be at Go collecting $200, and we're not doing that.
Well, to be fair, and this is all I'm going to give you guys.
Oh, God.
Jersey is on pause, but for bigger reasons than you may think.
Yeah. Which we can't talk about.
No, which I
like at the top of the show, Adam.
It's not even one of those moments where it's like, oh my God, guys, I cannot wait till this comes out and validates me. It's like I'm letting you guys know that this is so much bigger than what you think.
It is big. It is pretty big. Yeah.
Once the shit comes out and hits the fan, we'll come back and we'll revisit, and all 800 people who are in the room right now, we'll have that conversation. You guys will remember that I said this, but it's big. So
usually Adam's like, you know, I have something, I can't really say what it is, but I'm going to tell you what it is right now. And
no, well, this I can't.
No, this you definitely can't. But yeah, it's on pause. And I feel I've been reading just a lot of, like, you know, Twitter and that awful thing called Reddit, which is so addicting. But, you know, you go in and you start reading things and people are really just over it. You know, you got to save this franchise. It seems like you hit this mark where the show has been on for so long and there's all these redundant stories, and you become like an OC or a Beverly Hills, or, you know, like it needs like a change. Or in Atlanta, like even Atlanta this season, I'm sleeping on it right now and I want to be woken up. Like, you know, show me something. Let's do something. I think we have a good cast.
Love me.
No.
Okay. Oh, Amy Lynn said, oh, come on. When can you tell us? Is it the Dana Wilkie letter she sent to Andy about Louis, Adam? No. I don't even know what the hell Dana Wilkie is sending to Andy. No. But I do love Dana Wilkie, so I would love to just call her right now and ask her. No. It has
to do with her interview with a former employer, which you need to listen to. It's very good. Very interesting.
No, I definitely need to listen to it.
Very interesting.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to segue out of New Jersey because we know that we're getting the wedding special before we know
I
it.
just felt the sigh of relief from everyone, and they're not even here in real life.
Ay, 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 papi chulo.
Whew, I'm so done. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, bro. Let's move on to the next. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't know
Are
what
you
you're going
done?
through today. Are you done? Was that
Are
like the
you?
performance people are here to see? I don't know.
I'm on fucking Broadway.
No, let me tell you.
You're like, you're Peter Kant. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
go.
a very different different platform.
So, guys, right now we're watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Jason said even though he's sleeping on it, I am not. We have Marlo lashing out at Drew Sidora. We have the whole shooting conversation coming up with Marlo's nephew, who unfortunately passed away, Candy's restaurant. Plus, we have Candy confronting Courtney, which I absolutely cannot stand her over a claim of being ghetto. We have Candace Diller Bassett re-entering the chat. I mean, this episode, to me personally, it was giving everything that I wanted. I'm reading.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Do you just hate Atlanta?
No. Oh my God. Atlanta was the first Housewives franchise I ever watched. It was, I loved it. It's just, I don't know. It's fine. I think it's going to get better. But like the past 2 seasons, I'm sitting there like falling asleep. The Bolo thing. And then like the Jamaica trip. I'm just like, I don't know what to do anymore. You know, the best part about last night's episode was Candace Diller Bassett. And she's not even on the damn cast.
You know what I have to say, which I find, I don't know how to say this like the most respectful way possible.
Are you talking? Okay. Wait,
I'm just going to talk to everybody because honestly, I don't fucking care.
Okay.
My thing is when we toured, we did the Bourbon Room and 2 city wineries. Now, City Winery was like really good to us. In order to book City Winery, the way it works for those of you guys who don't know is you agree to a minimum, right? And then you have ticket sales in order to put on an event. And for City Winery, they take anywhere from, depending on who you are, 10 to 20% of those ticket sales. And then they agree with you based off of, they're like, how many people do you think are going to attend? I think 100 people are going to attend. Okay, so we're going to put a $3,500 minimum on food and drinks. And whatever we don't hit, if we don't hit the $3,500, you're responsible for it. If we hit it, give us the 10, 15% of your ticket sales. You make the rest of the money. You go home. You provide a venue. It is what it is, which is really a great deal, right? As long as you know that you can deliver. So when Drew Sidora was like, oh my God, Candace Diller Bassett just invited me on the City Winery tour, I wanted to call and be like,